Published 0533 Est, the 8th of November 2017. Updated 0554 Est, the 8th of November 2017. A journalist who revealed alleged UAL assault by Sir Michael Fallon has admitted justice was done after he was forced to resign and said, "I did it to protect other women." Jane Merrick said she was left feeling humiliated and ashamed after the former Defence Secretary had lunged at her in a deserted room in the Commons following a lunch 14 years ago. Miss Merrick reported the incident to Number 10 at 5 p.m. last Wednesday. By 7:30 p.m. Sir Michael had resigned, saying his past conduct had fallen below the high standards expected of him. The former political reporter for the Daily Mail said she had decided to report it to Downing Street after seeing similar allegations come to light. When asked why she waited so long, she told ITV's Lorraine Today, "I didn't want to name him because I didn't think it was right. It was 14 years ago. However, I became aware of more recent allegations involving him." Jan Merrick, pictured today, said she was left feeling humiliated and ashamed after the former Defence Secretary, pictured on Saturday, had lunged at her in a deserted room in the Commons following a lunch 14 years ago. Miss Merrick told ITV's Lorraine she was frightened to name Sir Michael until other women came forward. "I'm now 43. I thought back to when I was 29, and I thought to myself, if there are women younger than me who may have allegedly been subjected to the same behavior, I wanted to do something for them. So I reported my experience to Downing Street last Wednesday, and shortly after that he resigned." Asked whether she felt justice had been done, Jane said, "I felt justice, but this is not really for me. This was for the other women involved, and not just involving Sir Michael Fallon. All the women who feel like they can't come forward. I was already half out really, by talking about my experience. I really wanted to do this to protect other women." She added that she didn't feel sympathy for him, but said, "You don't cause the resignation of a cabinet minister lightly. It was a really difficult decision to take." Last week it emerged that Sir Michael had repeatedly touched the knee of journalist Julia Hartley-Brewer at a lunch 15 years ago. Commons leader Andrea Leadsom told Theresa May last week she had also suffered unwanted attention from him, including vilest comments. Miss Merrick recounted how Sir Michael had lunged at her after a lunch at the Westminster restaurant Quirinali, where they had had a couple of glasses of wine at the most. Andrea Leadsom, pictured left, and Julia Hartley-Brewer, right, have both made allegations against Fallon. Their incident happened in a quiet ante-room just off Westminster Hall as the pair returned to their separate offices from lunch. Home Secretary Amber Rudd, pictured today on Sky News, condemned Sir Michael's actions as disgusting and said today his shock resignation was right thing to do. "This was not a peck on the cheek, but a direct lunge at my lips," she wrote. Miss Merrick, who was 29 at the time of the incident in 2003, said it was anything but romantic, adding, "I shrank away in horror and ran off to my office in the press gallery. I felt humiliated, ashamed. Was I even guilty that maybe I had led him on in some way by drinking with him after years of having a drink with so many other MPs who have not acted inappropriately towards me? I now know I was not." She accused Sir Michael of violating what should have been a healthy working relationship, turning it into something seedy and unpleasant. Sir Michael has not commented on the claim, but a friend of the former Defence Secretary told The Observer Michael realises this kind of incident was unacceptable, which is why he had to resign. Home Secretary Amber Rudd has described the alleged assault by Sir Michael as completely disgusting, absolutely wrong, adding it was right that he has stepped down. Former Tory Minister Anna Soubry, who contacted Downing Street on Miss Merrick's behalf, said she had been outstandingly brave to speak out. She said her intervention was why Michael Fallon resigned. The Prime Minister moved to shore up the top ranks of her government, shifting her Chief Whip Gavin Williamson, pictured arriving at the Ministry of Defence today to Defence Secretary.